Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Monday. Glad the day is over, basically. We're going to talk a little bit about something uncomfortable. We're going to talk about body parts in general, specifically naming body parts. So I'm going to speak from the perspective of a trans man to other non-binary and trans individuals, and I'm going to speak with allies and people who love and respect or want to respect, especially if they want to date other people. So, let's get started. I would say that even though I'm at the beginning of my journey, one of the first things that I did was worked on figuring out what names I liked for my body parts. And that might seem silly to somebody who is not non-binary or transitioning, but for me, it was like, in order to come into my new self, especially in a body that is not fitting of my identity, I needed to really figure out a way to sort of make peace with my body while I'm pre-op, especially. And for me, I have a lot of dysphoric zones, mainly being my chest and my hips. But I kind of decided that I just needed to go at this head on. I started out by sort of, thinking what I would want to name them. I went on YouTube and watched videos of other people, talking about names of their body parts, and basically coming to realize that there's nothing too ridiculous, there is nothing too cliche, it's literally just what makes you feel comfortable. So I think that if you are somebody who is dysphoric about your body, that I would recommend thinking of names for your body, especially if you're being intimate with somebody or intend to or would like to. It just makes it feel more comfortable. I feel like to be in your own skin and to really just respect your own body and appreciate your body as best you can, and really sort of make guidelines for how you want to be respected and treated from other people. So these can be names, anything as vague as junk, chest. I mean, there's just endless things that you can call your body. And really, all of them are right. It's literally whatever makes you feel most comfortable. Now, talking to people who are allies, interested in dating people who are trans or non-binary, whatever, you need to be aware that although in society there are, typical names for body parts, even if we're talking about, slang and sexual terms, they may not apply to your partner. It's really important to, wait to see, how they instruct you, or ask them how they like to refer to their body, to show that you're interested and you want to respect them. This is obviously going to be mostly to somebody who you would be, dating or intimate with, but, it really makes a big difference in terms of making sure they don't feel dysphoric, that they feel just as safe and confident in their own body. You could really just save them a lot of pain, and, they may not feel sexy or want to be intimate if they don't feel comfortable and they're feeling really dysphoric and they're concerned about how you're looking at their body and what you're thinking about their body parts. So if you just talk about it, or if you just even wait for their lead and follow, just listen out for, how they refer to each of their body parts, and try your best to, I don't even like the word necessarily accommodate, but just to be respectful and understanding and validate. I like that better. To validate their body and their choices for their names. Just as, honestly, when I don't remember their names now, but when I was a teenager living as female and socialized as female, I absolutely named my breasts. And now, the word breasts, in terms of me and my body, freaks me out entirely, and many other slang terms and things that normally I would have, just went with, or sometimes even felt good about, that none of those apply to me anymore. I basically go as vague as my chest or pecs. So, yeah, that's really just what I wanted to talk about. I know it's pretty uncomfortable because, it's a sensitive topic and people are very dysphoric, and others might just feel sort of overwhelmed and feel like anything they can say is wrong or like they can't ask. But really, I feel like just listening or having an open dialogue to make sure that you understand and can respect your partner's needs when it comes to their body parts and their naming. Just it's important, and just do what you can. Don't go crazy, driving yourself crazy. I mean, it's as important as gender pronouns. It's as important as using their name if they've changed their name. It's just another facet of being trans or non-binary, and it's something that can be very affecting. So it's a good thing to just make the effort and to communicate about it. And that's really all I wanted to say. Hope that was painless for you. It wasn't that bad. We've definitely had more uncomfortable videos, and I can guarantee that we will have even more uncomfortable videos in the future. So, saddle up. Have a good night.